dark skin, smooth black booty. You just wanna, like.
I see it right there. Yo, we're back at it again. Jay and I here. We got a video recommendation from Cora Gray. Shout out to Cora Gray for giving us this video.
She been showing us a lot of love though, man.
Cora, right?
Yeah.
Keep supporting us, yo. Like the video, subscribe, share, yo. All right, this video is called "Is It Okay to Have a Preference of Race? Interracial Couples Agree or Disagree?" What you think?
Preference of interracial couples, agree or disagree?
Because you date Spanish girls, right?
Yeah, but I'll date anything, guys. I'll date anything. It don't matter to me. So,
I mean, of course I agree. I date white girls all the time. It doesn't really matter to me, but...
You gotta remember that. I can give you a little rewind.
No rewinding. No, we gonna keep it forward, right? All right, let's get into it, guys.
The freak stuff in the bedroom. If race sprinkles is put into that context, what do we think of that? Like
how would race be put?
Don't know what the man's talking about, guys. I'm gonna leave it alone. Don't know what the man is talking about. We've been over this.
Wait.
We've been over this. That intro right there.
Wait. When he says you could sprinkle some, use your imagination to how you can apply interracial and sex.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make no sense. I feel like my man is just white, just spewing shit out of his mouth.
No.
Okay?
But you don't think you could role play a little bit?
You can role play in any type of relationship. So what does that mean?
But hold on, but if you're black and somebody's white, right? You could play that. You could do the role play, slave master role play. Who would
do it?
No. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who do that, yo. They get the whip. Ooh, make me your slave today, baby. And she's like, whoosh.
But, yo,
you don't think that?
That's some weird fetish right there.
That's called, what's it called? It's like BDSM, right? Bondage?
That's a
submission.
Fetish, that's a weird fetish. I'm not gonna...
People do that. Ooh, you'll make me your slave.
I've never thought about role playing in general in the bedroom. I've never role played in my life.
With me?
What the fuck is you whispering to the camera right now, yo?
Just with me.
Anyway, yeah, I've never role played in general, so I can't.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I got handcuffs. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Dating a black man has completely opened my eyes more than I already thought they were open,
To be fair, you've never said anything that made me feel like, damn, she's racist,
I'm from the Bay, so it used to be in my vocabulary where I would say the N-word with the A. I would rap it, I would do just those things, but my slang in general would just tick her off. And then I became conscious of it, and I really liked her, or I still do, of course. I love you.
That's really sweet, yo. That is sweet as hell, yo. He knew he fucked up. He knew he fucked up. And then he was like, I still do,
I love you, baby. You're so good to me.
I give you a nice recovery,
He's
brother.
from the Bay.
She would have slapped the shit out of you later, believe me. He would
have said that N-word with the A. He said N-word with the A. Nigga.
He did a nice recovery, yo, so, I get, this fucking fly is starting to piss me off around here, but
I feel like she should be over here too. She would do Asian accents.
Oh yeah.
The only time that I feel like I could be offending Asian people is when I'm mocking you when you're mocking your mother.
There it is.
So I only do the accent when he does it, making fun of his mom. Before that, I never did that, so.
Okay guys, so we're gonna do something different. This is called Hot Takes, and basically we had our audience submit hot takes and assumptions that they make about interracial.
Oh, let's see.
They're really hot.
Oh yeah?
Sex gets steamy since you are interracial.
I mean, I
who asked this question, bro?
I like the differences.
Somebody who's never been with an interracial person.
Sex does not get steamy regardless of the race, bro.
Who is Big Ben outside?
to ignore that motherfucker. You gotta ignore that, yo.
What is that?
I don't know, yo. But yeah, guys, I think no matter what race, whatever relationship you're in, sex is sex, man.
For real.
So, I don't know who came up with that question.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's not like any weird role play or anything like that. But yeah, definitely, makes it fun.
I will say, like, when I'm not with you, people will like be like, oh. Like,
hold on, wait. So let's say for an example, if I'm with a white girl and we smashing, right? I could be like, yeah, you like this white chocolate? I said not white chocolate. You like this chocolate?
My man lost all blackness right there. He lost all blackness.
You could be like, yeah, you like this chocolate?
That white chocolate.
No. But you can do that, right?
I don't know what a white chocolate is, bro.
Listen, when you going in, it turns into white chocolate. All right.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, you could be like, yo, you like this chocolate? You my vanilla? You mix it together, make some ice cream. You could do that. I can see you could do that. You like this mandingo?
But you do say some dirty shit to her, right?
Yeah, you like this
about it, but I
like
never heard of white chocolate
dipped
before.
Into you, girl. You like this chocolate? Yeah. You can do that.
I'm about to walk off the studio, no cap. I'm about to walk off the studio right now.
Yo, y'all know what I'm saying. Yo, y'all snow bunnies know what I'm talking about, okay?
Ain't nobody know what you're talking about.
And it's like, that's like super disrespectful because it's like, that's like definitely like on the line of like fetishizing like a race.
There's not many sexual stereotypes about white men. But like walking down the street, especially dating an Asian woman, like I get looks from men all the time, being like, oh, like right? And like people like actually like calling me out while I'm right next to her.
Interracial relationships can be a fetish, and that's okay if it's love too.
It is fetish, man.
What?
It is fetish. Interracial relationship can be fetish.
Yeah, it can be, but it's not all the time. I don't think
not
it's
all the time, but it can be. Like, some white people really like dark, chocolate girls, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a fetish. But it's not all the time. It can be love too.
Of course it can be love. I
don't know.
How do you fetishize that though? Like, oh, it turns me on. Oh, look at that, her dark skin. Light white skin, so shiny or something like that. Like what? It's like how people fetishize feet. Like
I don't know. Like I'll give you an example. Like a fat booty is a fat booty, right?
Yeah. But I like booty, but I'm not fetishizing it.
Yeah, you're not fetishizing it. But imagine when you see it, and it's like a dark skin, smooth black booty. You just wanna, like.
I see it right there. Keep it going, keep it going.
That is right there. Like you just looking at that ass and you just like, I want that ass right now. But okay, my man, I'm about to fucking walk. I'm about to walk.
He said use your imagination, right? So let me do it.
Your imagination goes far and beyond, brother. Like we're on camera and you doing all that shit, man.
All right, my bad.
All right, let's get back to the reality, okay?
Let's go. Mm-hmm.
I'm done talking. My man is lost in limbo right now, y'all. He is gone. He is gone, y'all. He is just
Even if
gone.
you love the person, you just fetishizing that person is
like
good at all. Yeah, and you're devaluing the entire community in itself.
I think there's always room for growth, so I can understand if it starts as a fetish and then along, the relationship, they actually fall in love with that person and they realize that, okay, it wasn't okay for me to initially just like you based off of that.
If it's between two consenting adults, the freak stuff in the bedroom, if race sprinkles is put into that context, What do we think of that? Like, it's just in the bedroom, or is it like possible to just keep it in the bedroom?
How would race be put into the bedroom?
Use
Good question.
It doesn't even matter.
Use my imagination.
It's still wrong, right? Like you.
If you look at the way everybody, he didn't even know what he was saying. Everybody, he was looking at everybody trying to make somebody nod with him. Like nobody was nodding.
Be like, no, we don't understand. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't get what you're trying to say.
But
all right. You know, I'm gonna drop it now. Okay?
He's white with an Asian girl, right? So he must be. What could he possibly be saying or doing with his girl?
I don't know.
Like, ooh, she's Asian. What do Asian girls like? What is like a stereotype for Asians? That's good, like a positive one.
I don't know.
Bro, come on, guys. What's more?
This guy looked at everybody. He's like, come on, guys. Like, it's just me and him over here. Who's the guy you implying, son?
There's gotta be some. Okay, so some of the stereotypes that are with Asians is like being super smart. They're short. There's like, I mean, all right, the positive ones. The only one I know that's positive is like being smart. Everything else is like short, small, wee, and all that stuff. They know how to fight. So how do you apply that? Well, she's talking about a girl. So how do you apply that in sex?
I don't know because I don't even understand what the man is asking.
Baby, pull out that calculator. I like that calculator you have. You're so smart, baby. Like, what else could you be saying that has to do with like sex? Because you're white and Asian.
I swear, I'm about to go get them boxing gloves on and just smack you on the face with the gloves right now, yo. Like, I'm just saying right now.
I'm sorry. All right, let's go.
You want to say that stuff, you want to do that stuff because of the stereotypes you have of those people, and that doesn't really sit right with me whatsoever.
I have always wanted mixed babies. 3, 2, 1, go.
At one point in my life, I kind of wanted to have mixed babies with almost every race.
Yeah, bro, how many would that be?
This man wanted to sleep with every race. Like,
how many would that be?
That would be way too many, son.
Black.
If we want to simplify
Asian, Spanish, white. Are we getting to the specifics too?
Yeah,
like different types, like Puerto Rican, Dominican.
I don't know how you can want to have a baby with every race, man.
German, French.
That's a lot of babies, bro.
Barbados, like come on, like serious Haitian, like you know how many African, like
Jamaican, Cuban. I don't know if that's another race.
Yeah. Bro, there's so many different types. I don't know what he's talking about or how he would even get to implement that. Like how?
It's not possible yet.
Weird. But I just wanted, I'm real into genetics. I would like to see how my kids would turn out. And
just because you're into genetics doesn't mean you should sleep with every fucking race, bro.
You don't have a group of people to really be around. I mean, sometimes you connect with one side, sometimes you connect with another side. But for me, it sucked actually a lot. I've accepted myself. I'm black and proud. I love the fact that I have both of these cultures and I really don't care. I just have to teach my kids that because of your skin tone, you either gain privileges or lose privileges.
Like I've had people at work, like we'll be talking about ourselves and I'll show them a picture of Ivan and they'll be like, oh my God, I totally wanted black babies like when I was like a teenager. And it's just like,
bruh,
this isn't Build-A-Bear, like this is a human, like what the f. So.
And I actually have an 8-year-old mixed child. It's been very challenging, but I've had to stick it out because I want to be a good father and I care about my kid. So
this isn't Build-A-Bear.
Oh no, what do you mean he's had to stick it out? Because his kid is mixed. It's tough to raise a mixed kid or something.
Yeah, I guess he's talking about mixed kids. Stick it out. I don't know, man.
What's so hard? It's your kid. What you mean?
Maybe you used the wrong word to describe it. Stick it out.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. You probably used the wrong word.
This is real life. And in my mind, I wanted to have kids that was exactly my skin tone or very close to it and look like me because I am conceited as well. Where the hell I'm gonna find somebody to do that and it work out and they're just the perfect wife? I don't believe in that anymore.
It's funny because that was actually something we talked about when we first started dating, that became an insecurity of mine. I was like, so why are we dating? Because I cannot provide absolutely any of that for you. And so I understand, like I said, why he feels that way, why a lot of the Black community feels that way. So I'm just glad that I'm accepted now in our relationship for that.
I sometimes feel like
babies is babies, bro. Babies is babies. Like, just give me a baby, I'm happy. All right,
Yeah,
cool. Like, if you give me a cute ass baby, I'm happy. You give me a.
But I never thought about like what my babies will look like.
Yeah, I don't care like how the baby comes out. We all wish to have a healthy baby, a good looking baby. Like we all wish for that. But anything outside of that, I don't care. I don't care what the color of the skin is. I don't care
the eye color, if they have long, short hair. I never think about that stuff.
I don't care about none of that. So I don't know what he was talking about.
Race. 3, 2, 1, go.
Damn.
The man went over there and was like,
I feel like, especially where I'm from,
Where you from?
did my people a disservice by playing into that stereotype.
That's a
And
good
knowing that I
question.
stay
Where are you
for
from,
that,
bro?
It's hard for me to feel like I'm gonna be taken serious in the future if I ever want to speak on controversial topics. My people won't respect what I say because like it doesn't add up, my views and stuff. And then I'm dating somebody outside of my race behind the scenes. I feel like I lose respect in a way.
Me growing up, like I was never always seen as Black, whether it was because of how I looked or how I talked or my culture. But then when I get with someone who's not Black, right, they're like, oh, you're betraying us. Oh, like I get comments literally in my DMs being like, oh, Alex, you're not with us no more, right? And I'm like, do you want me or do you not want me, you know? It doesn't bother me if you don't want me, and I understand it is what it is, but don't pick and choose and don't nitpick little things, right? If you want me to be part of your community, then accept me for who I am. Don't say that I'm because I'm half.
Being linked to another race has its benefits. 3, 2, 1, go.
What?
Being linked to another race?
I guess I feel like the
Somewhat.
word linked kind of confused me because I feel like
Yes.
experiencing another person's experience, like what their culture, like the way that they live, is definitely personally beneficial. But I think that like in terms of how others view me because I'm dating a white man, I don't find that beneficial. Like I feel like people might have like preconceptions about who I am because I'm an Asian person who's chosen to date a white man. Yeah, I had a question for, I guess, other people. Like, do you ever feel like being with a white person like could shield you from like discrimination, or like that they could like stand up for you in a certain context? Like if you were in like an altercation with the police or something, like would having a white person there, like, right? It would be helpful.
In that sense, and that's what I kind of thought of when I heard the question and I was listening to you. It's just like, I don't know, even a customer service experience. I don't know, just random experiences where the person on the other side might judge me based on me being Black, but you know, versus someone else calling, or you know, him calling, and you know, it's a whole different experience. So they might treat, you know, us individuals differently. So there might be a whole different experience based on just that.
I feel like an outsider with my partner's family. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yo, hold on.
What?
Have you ever met anybody from your partner's family?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
Yeah, like my ex, I met her father, her mom, and her brother.
I've never.
You've never met any of your girl's family?
I've met like a sister, a brother.
Never their parents?
A son, but I've never met the parents.
What? Never. Hold on. You never took this relationship serious?
Like, I feel like, I don't know, yo. I feel like I save you for, I want to make sure you're the one before I do that shit, yo. Like, so I have never introduced my girl to my parents ever in my life. None of
my girl. Yeah, actually, it was only one girl though. I met my parents, my sister, and then I met her father, mom.
Did you regret it?
No. Just like,
yeah, I don't know.
Why would I regret it?
No, I mean,
it's nothing it's not that serious.
It is serious.
Why?
Because okay, maybe not for your culture.
Okay.
For my culture, it's serious. Because if I introduce my mom to a Spanish girl right now and it doesn't work out, she's gonna be like,
oh yeah, I told you.
See why I told you you should only date Nigerians?
I told you.
Yeah, I told you. Oh, now you're paying the price. Oh.
What the fuck was that you thinking? It's not I'm talking your language.
That is not my language. God damn, bro. That is not
Listen,
my
guys,
language.
I am not
yo.
making fun of him, by the way. I'm an actor, so I call this practicing. So this is practice, all right? Ewe, ala jewe, alo.
I don't know what he's talking.
You sure?
Okay, but that's my take, guys. I never introduced nobody to my mom.
Yeah, it was chill. Like, she met my aunt, too. Like we just chill. I mean, they talk about her, too. Like, how is she? I'm like, I don't know. I don't talk to her anymore, but
yeah, like
that's the only thing that's annoying sometimes. But it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty enough.
So I'm sorry, Grace. In our lives, especially today, recently, politics plays such a huge part in it. And because you come from a conservative household, that's different from where I come from. And it does make me a little bit uncomfortable to know that I'm gonna be meeting people and have to have close relationships with them, and they don't value what I feel like I value in my life.
He's actually the first black man I have ever dated, and the only person of color within like my family, just in of itself. And so certain members of my family, with the same political values as us, like had to kind of confide in me, like, hey, we support you with whoever you date, like we're here for you. So it was interesting to kind of see the different sides of my family members that I didn't necessarily know.
I wish we were the same race.
What?
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm about to. Where Goku at?
I'll start. I feel like that would just be the default easiest way to navigate through life. But definitely, obviously, growth happens when you're in interracial relationships. But yeah, that's kind of why I chose somewhat agree.
Oh, what? Huh? What? What's the reason? I don't understand. What was the reason? What he said? What's the reason? Oh, rewind this real quick. Oh, go back. What was the reason?
I feel like that would just be the default easiest way to navigate through life. But definitely, obviously, growth happens when you're in interracial relationships. But yeah, that's kind of why I chose somewhat.
Okay, he's trying to say that just being white just makes it easier to navigate life. So that's his reason why he would want to be his race. Well, the same race. I'm assuming he's talking about being white because his partner's white.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So he thinks life would be easier if he was white rather than black.
That's what he's trying to say?
Yeah, I think
that
so.
doesn't sound like what he's trying to say, though.
Because he said by default. I don't know what else he's talking about.
I mean, of course, going through life white is easier. Like, who doesn't know that? Everybody knows that. But what does that have to do with him?
That's what he thinks.
I don't know what that.
Yeah, I guess it, like you were saying, like I just feel like it would be easier in some aspects, and then for me, just like being mixed race, I have felt very like disconnected from my culture. So I feel like dating someone who was like Chilean or who was Korean would help me. But I also agree, like obviously, if you weren't white, you wouldn't be like you, and so I don't like wish that. And
the benefits outweigh like what I gain. It kind of sounds weird coming out because it's like, what do you guys get out of dating white people? But like, white people, I feel like we learn a lot.
I think it's interesting that everybody's saying that they feel it's easier, because I feel like it would be more difficult, me having a black man and raising a black family, that it would be more difficult if I was maybe with someone who was white, who could probably have benefits in other ways. I'm grateful for my husband and
oh, they married.
Him. And I think there's a lot of
I love these two, yo. These two right here, like whenever they say something, they try to make sure they don't offend their significant other.
Of course.
Like I love them both together. Son.
They complement each other.
Yeah, like they really do.
It's culturally.
And you guys, that is officially a wrap.
That's officially a wrap.
And then we also got you some really cute.
All right,
No, you're not about to promote on my show. You're not about to promote over here,
right? But so you totally agree with most of the stuff that was said here, or what? Which came out to you the most? Like, wow, I can't believe that.
God damn, there's a lot of topics they talked about, man.
For me,
I guess the one that came out to me that was just like good or negative.
Negative.
But that guy was talking about the sex shit, like
the sex thing. Oh yeah, with being interracial, like use your imagination to do what you.
He's like he told the other guy, use your imagination. Like, what are you talking about?
I have no idea. Well, I kind of know what he's talking about. I kind of.
I'm sure you do.
I kind of know. Listen, props to you, bro.
You was over here talking about slave shit and like what, you know.
You ready? No.
But yeah, I think I don't know, man.
The thing that came out to me the most was about feeling like you betrayed your like culture for dating somebody that's outside of it. To me, that's like, wow, like how do you feel like you betrayed your people? Like that's crazy to me, yo. Yeah. If you feel like that, I'm sorry you feel like that. It's just to me, it's just not a big deal.
Like. So basically, the whole topic was: is it okay to have a preference of race?
Yeah. Well, interracial. Is it okay?
Interracial.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I think it's okay to have a preference.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's okay to have a preference. So I don't know why. I don't know why anybody would take offense to this shit. Like,
well, your parents, right?
Yeah, only my parents. But again, I have a very strict culture.
Yeah, a lot of people do have that.
Yeah,
so
I have a strict culture.
There's a lot of people who just want you to stay with your own like kind, I guess.
Yeah, so you know, like Mama, if you're watching this, I love you, all right, but I'm sticking with Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and Colombians and Venezuelan, Brazilian, but even though Brazilian is Portuguese, I don't care. Okay.
So there's a lot of mixed topics on here. Are you mixed yourself?
Yeah, I'm mixed.
What do you mix with?
I'm mixed with white and black.
Oh, that's it? Like literally white and black?
Yeah, white and black, that's it.
Oh, for me, it's just my grandfather. He's white. He's Canadian.
That's...
So, what am I? Mm-hmm. Is that mixed?
I don't know that.
It's like, I don't know. It's your grandfather, that's it? Like, yeah. Like, what is that?
So, you know, guys, like, but wait, when you fill out an application, right? And it says
what?
Nationality.
Black or sometimes I put just black. Sometimes I'm just like, oh well, fuck it, I'm black. But sometimes I like I'm mixed. Yeah. Sometimes I do that too. Or what's it called, ambiguous or something like that.
Yeah. I just be like black, African American. I circle that one, and then it's like white, and I forgot what the other was.
White or something ambiguous, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I circle that shit too because I am what I am.
Yeah,
right?
So I was like, sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I don't really give a shit. Just I'm black. I just pay black only, right?
I don't really care, but
has somebody ever told you that you're not black enough?
No.
No one's ever told you that?
Never heard that before. Never heard that before.
I've been told that a couple times, but that's only online. Like if I'm talking on the game,
that's online, bro. Like they don't know you.
Exactly. But when I so many times where I've been playing like online or something like that, and people think I'm white by how I sound.
Yeah. Like I don't judge people online. So
do I sound white? You know what? I'm gonna talk with a deeper voice.
You don't sound white. I don't know.
Cause like no one's gonna say I sound white no more.
It depends how you talk, though.
Hey, I'm talking like this now. What up, nigga?
You don't say that. I know you don't say that, yo.
What you mean, cuz? What you mean?
Like, I think they say that because you're not dropping the N-word and shit like that.
I literally have no idea.
You know, you can tell when somebody's black and they're talking over the microphone. You can tell when they're black. Like, most of the time, you can tell.
Comment section. If you were to just hear my voice only, would you think I was black? I need you guys to tell me in the comments. Because this shit is crazy. I get that too often, bro. And then some people online are just so mean, like, you black, nah, try to put you down. I'm like, yo, how do you know? Then I'm like, how you know? How you know?
I don't know, yo. Like, first time I met you online, it was like, I knew you were black. I didn't even have to think about that, yo. Like,
right? So listen, I have no idea, guys. People are strange, all right? But let us know if you guys agree with having, you know, a preference of interracial. It's cool with me. It's cool with him. It don't really matter, guys. So do what you gotta do. We love you guys. Mwah!
Peace.